Alright, I'm in. Oh, man. It's better. Let's go again. I need the corporate credit card. Welcome to Enchanted Lore. In today's video, I wanted to discuss something that came across my desk. You see, I was doing some research for one of our guide videos, and I came across an interesting issue. It's a certain topic, and I wanted to discuss it and what it means for the RP community. So, what is the issue? Well, it seems that par for the course, modern day Wizards of the Coast / Hasbro can't go more than 90 days without doing something that causes some level of disappointment or some scandal or frustration for its various people. So what I want to do here is read a statement of what exactly this entails. So what I have here: celebrating its 50th anniversary in 2024, Dungeons & Dragons has captivated fans across generations and become a cultural phenomenon. As part of Hasbro's year-long celebration of this milestone, Games Global will harness the world's greatest role-playing game to create an immersive, high-engagement slot experience, giving operators a chance to tap into the global franchise. What does this mean? Who is Games Global? Well, you see, they are a company that specializes in making games for casinos, gambling style games, and for slots. So as you can see here, Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast, leveraging the IP of Dungeons & Dragons, have made a deal to where now Games Global can use Dungeons & Dragons for slot machines or some other similar related gambling game. Now, I have to say, in my opinion, some companies do not deserve their IPs. But maybe something of benefit could come from this. Maybe WotC can generate some additional revenue by using D&D Beyond and this idea. Such as if a player critically fails their role, maybe we could have a pop-up that says, hey, for $2.99, we can re-roll that for you. Or maybe at the start, at character creation, we'll have like a slot machine sort of thing. So that way it randomly generates your attributes and be like, oh man, I got a 16, but an 8 and a 6. Man, these are terrible attributes. Let's swipe my credit card and roll the slot machine so that way I can get some better attributes. Come on, 18. I need those 18 attributes. All right. Let's get a little serious here. How is this actually going to affect D&D? Not much directly. This is a separate thing. This is Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast leveraging their IP so that way then they can slap the name of Dungeons & Dragons on different things. So the benefit is that it will be an additional source of revenue potentially for Hasbro, which Hasbro unfortunately has been struggling for several years now, trying to make ends meet and make enough money. Matter of fact, of the different divisions, which Wizards of the Coast is one of them, Wizards of the Coast has been very profitable for them because of Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons. So Additional revenue means, potentially less people getting laid off, more money to give to the stockholders and what have you. So we can debate about the ethics of this, and particularly during a time in which multiple studies show that there's an increase of gambling addiction, especially among the younger generation. Whether is it ethically and morally right for Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro, who know that they're among their audience are teenagers and above, to then have where gambling is able to be tied to that. Let's put that to the side and let's get to the brass tacks of it. At the end of the day, this announcement, this cooperation between these companies and gambling is not going to directly affect Dungeons and Dragons. You will still be able to play your game all the same. And I want to deliver a different message, instead of what you might come out there and hear, the rah-rah type of audience. I want to give you a message of hope and know that, yes, corporations are going to do and be corporations. At the end of the day, they're going to go after the dollar. And they're going to do things and they're going to say things that's going to upset you and me. And that's fine, right? We can choose to step away, from corporations and their products and stuff. But this is the beauty of Dungeons and Dragons and the role-playing community. It doesn't matter what name, what system, what have you, or what rule set you use. Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, AD&D, just so many different types. Because at the end of the day, RP is not beholden to a company. It's beholden to each one of us. We are what make the game and the system great. It's not like playing an MMO where the company has all control of the game and any change they make directly affects you. It is us who choose to either accept or reject those changes. So that is all that I have for today, and we'll see you next time.